Hi, this is Sam Raphael, and again we're here at the beautiful Jungle Bay. We're working through a series of hikes and activities that you will enjoy when you come to Jungle Bay. Some of the hikes take you to waterfalls, some of them take you to hot springs. Very interesting features. We go to places where you eat local foods. But this is a very special hike. It's about the heritage and culture of the people of the southwestern part of Dominica. And this hike, actually, we call it the Gallion Loop. And Gallion is a village in the mountain. It's right above me here. It's a very sleepy little village. And it's a very interesting hike from Jungle Bay. It'll take you maybe about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how quickly you walk. And you go from Jungle Bay and you go down the coast through Soufriere, and then you ascend up the top of the mountain, go around a volcanic caldera. And the landscape is superb. It's just unbelievable. And then you work your way back around the loop to Jungle Bay. This has an interesting connection, this entire area. We used to be all a lime plantation in the southwest of Dominica, and they're actually some of the artifacts from this. And we still have the zip line that would take you down to the Soufriere lime works. So a lot of the people lived in this area, and the only way to get to Gallion was to walk up this mountain path up until sometimes in the 80s. And so this is very interesting. So the hike will really take you back to where, you have to walk up. School kids had to walk down to school and back up. To get water, they had to walk down this path, and it takes about a half an hour to go up the mountain. So it's very interesting, and there you'll see some interesting landscapes, interesting features. You can always pick things in the bushes, in Dominica. You never starve, there's always interesting things to eat. So we will go through the Gallion hike now. Oh, this is the start of our little hike series that I promised that I was going to do. And I've got a couple of faithful people. This is not a normal Jungle Bay hike on the program. It's actually about 5:45, but just a few of our staff people. We do this every morning to get warm up. We call it the power walk. So we're going to do Gallion Loop, which is part of our itinerary. So we're going to go. I've got Laura, our GM. Laura is actually filming this thing. So Laura, I'm going to see you.
Morning.
Say hi. And we've got Nancy. Where's Nancy? Nancy, say hi, Nancy. So Nancy is actually a Swiss. So we got the Swiss represented, and Laura is Canadian representing Canada here. And I am Dominica and the United States, I guess. So guys, we're leaving Jungle Bay now, about 5:45, and we should be back about, what time, Nancy?
7:30.
About 7:30. So the hike should take us pretty much about an hour and 45 minutes, yeah? So we'll kind of update you as we go along. And we're leaving Jungle Bay Gate right now. And behind me in the background, you can see Scott's Head, which is that way. And that's one of the major points of Dominica. And that's one of the hikes we do. But today we're going to go up in the mountain. And you can't see it from here, but there is a village on the top of that mountain called Gallion. And that's actually our destination now. We're going to trek that. That's a heritage trail. And yeah, I'll give you a little update when we get close to Gallion and beyond. Yeah, so this is where we're going to go to. We're going to have to go along the coast here, right by the ocean side. And it's a bit of a ways from here now. So we're just heading down. We're coming up to the village of Soufriere. It's just a lot of beautiful houses. The colors are kind of Mediterranean color. And you hear the roosters in the morning at this time of the day. And all our guests are sleeping. And we're having our power walk. So right now we're walking through the sacred ground. That's the Catholic cemetery, which is on the outskirts of the village. And you see in the foreground a beautiful church. We won't be able to stop and check it out, but it's the second oldest church in Dominica. Second oldest Catholic church, that is. And they've got beautiful stained glass in that church. And so that's just sitting on the outskirts of the village of Soufriere. We're now along the coast. We're gonna walk for a few minutes until we get to midway between Scott's Head and Soufriere, and then we're gonna head for the hills. We're leaving the ocean and we're going to go up the trail up to the top of this mountain. It's gonna meander for a while. It's gonna take us about 20 minutes at a steady pace. And by the way, this is the only path that people used to get to this village of Gallion for centuries, and the main road was built in the 70s and 80s, but now this is just part of a heritage trail. It looks good from here, but as we walk up a little further, you'll see it's just a footpath. Of course, Scott's Head is ubiquitous, almost from everywhere. We're on our way. How are we doing, guys?
Good.
Good?
All right.
Okay. Making it up with steep portions. Going up to Gallion. So we are getting to the village, which is a few feet away, but I really want you to see where we've come from. That's Jungle Bay, way over there. We're about 45 minutes into the hike, and we're just entering the village of Gallion.